Almost every one of us thinks that keeping money in the bank is the safest practice to do, don't we? Not only safe, but we also think it's profitable as well. To be honest, this is one of the most famous myths that's stopping you from getting financially stable. People think that the interest that banks are providing them due to their cash is a way to make them richer, but they fail to see the catch here. On one side, you are getting interest out of your money, but on the other hand, the value of your cash is going down. Wonder how that's possible? The answer to that is the inflation that's hitting us hard this time. Rising inflation is causing the devaluation of money, and if you have saved your money in banks, you might need to rethink your decision now. Hello and welcome back to the Tides of Wealth, where you are just one sale away from reaching financial success. Today, we're about to enlighten you with those 5 assets that are much safer and better than cash. There are a few assets that can help you build your wealth in a shorter period, where you don't need to wait decades to get the desired results. We are all generating incomes in our unique cash flow quadrants, either as an employee, small business owner, big business owner, or an investor. Each quadrant has its perks, but there are some rules that you need to follow to build wealth. And one of the most important of them all is to have some good assets to your name. Here are 5 assets that are better than putting your money in the bank. We are pretty sure that you would have guessed this one, as these traditional assets have been blooming for ages. Some also call it God's money, due to evident reasons. Looking at the current fluctuation in the value of money, you have no idea when that piece of paper might drag you into the loss. As money can be easily created and is surely not scarce, it can lose its value over time. However, gold, silver and platinum are certainly not abundant in nature and have high value. Ever wondered why the rich have tons of gold with them in their portfolio? It's solely because they want to make their income more diversified. Let's suppose you went out shopping for 1 ounce of gold back in the 1950s and got it for around $40, and you've kept it safe since then. Congratulations, you can now sell it for about $2,000. On the other hand, what if you saved that money in your closet? It would have been the same $40 in the 1950s with no change in value, right? That's the trick here. By incorporating gold, silver or even platinum in your assets, you're exercising a very healthy practice in terms of getting financially successful. You can earn 4 to 5 times more in only about a decade if you choose to stock up God's money in your closet. Well, we need to get ourselves on the same page before we dive into the world of stocks and mutual funds. Value stocks and mutual funds are always about risk, aren't they? And that's the reason you can cherish heavy returns once you invest in value stocks. The best shot you have at earning a good amount of money, if you are not someone afraid of taking risks, is definitely stocks. While your cash in the bank will give you some amount of return, that's nothing when compared to the returns value stocks and mutual funds can give your financial career. There are 2 types of stock you need to study here: value stocks and growth stocks. When compared, growth stocks are usually more riskier. And why wouldn't they be? You are investing in technologies and ideas that have an equal chance of failing. Still, nothing to stress about. It's all about how strong you can keep your nerve and make the right decision at the right time. But people, if you're willing to go for low-risk investments to build your assets, value stocks or mutual funds are your destination. Make sure you invest in value stocks with strong fundamentals. To help you out, value stocks are where you have comparatively stable stock prices, and there are no value traps as in growth stocks where you are investing the money in ideas. The payoff in these stocks are immediate as well, and talking about the mutual funds is simply an investment where you are gathered around by other people like you who are ready to put their money in a pool, so professional funds managers can get you the best results out of it by making the investment in the right company. In famous real estate industry, no matter where you go around the world, there is a very high chance that you'll see this industry flourishing. Financial experts strongly recommend adding real estate to your financial portfolio. With the increase in global population, one thing is certain: land is now scarce and the demand for it is skyrocketing. Take out almost every war in the history of mankind, and you'll see land as one of the top reasons behind conflict. We, as human beings, are possessive about our territory, and we wish to create our boundaries, don't we? Whether it's at home, school, hospital, library, or any other property, you need land to build it, and that's what makes it valuable. Housing prices are rapidly increasing around the globe, And if we take you to the top developed areas, it's beyond our expectations. Even if you are not a financial expert, you should have an understanding of real estate, because one way or another, you'll have to take some decisions in the real estate industry. So, if you've got some cash in your bank account, where dust and bugs are having the time of their lives, you need to take it out and get yourself a share in the real estate industry, as the growth of this asset will blow your mind. Industrial commodities, or you may call it raw materials, is the same look. Look around yourselves and you'll find hundreds of final products lying around. All of them require certain raw materials which are super valuable, to be honest. There are tons of metals that have high industrial demand, may it be silver, cobalt or any other metal. If you take a tour outside of your home, you'll surely come across a factory or a construction site. That's because industrialisation is at its peak. But the sad reality is that we don't have enough ores to keep the industry alive for hundreds of years. And there is a continuous decline in the attainment of natural resources from Earth. And that's where you come in. Rather than keeping your money in the bank, you need to put your hands on any of the raw materials that you might think are high in demand. A big issue here is deciding what to buy and then storing the raw materials. How to do so? You can't just go and buy cobalt and store it in your backyard, can you? The fix is, why buy the actual minerals when you can just buy the stocks of some of the mining companies? Let them handle the research, as they have both the expertise and the resources to do so. Companies like BHP and Vale. People who often have all the other assets tend to go for something unique and priceless. Remember Pokemon cards selling out for millions of dollars in the market. A profound example is the Pokemon card bought by Logan Paul. Not only this, but people tend to add luxury handbags, limited watches, or even paintings. You aren't the only one questioning yourself when you hear the news of a painting going for millions of dollars and wondering why people even bother. Do they buy them just for luxury? Well, not exactly. It's just another addition to their financial portfolio, which they see as an investment. Not to forget the Salvator Mundi painting made by Leonardo da Vinci, which sold out for $450 million. It's breathtaking, isn't it? That's how valuable assets can become over time. With that, this was all about what you needed to know about assets that are better and safer than cash. Thanks for watching. Until next time.